Hello friends, today we start with our next practical. This practical is based on Microsoft Excel. Open your third chapter Excel database. Today we are covering following points in that: data sorting, filtering records, auto filter, advanced filter, data validation and conditional formatting. So we start first point, that is data sorting. For that, first you have to create same table as I shown here in this video on page number 36, hands on computer. You have to also create the same table in Microsoft Excel. After creating this video, follow the following steps. In that first one, select any cell in the data list and select sort option in the data tab to open a sort dialog box. First, you have to create this table. After that, creating the table, select that table. First, do the formatting. For that, go to Home tab, select all borders. You can change the color, font size, bold, italic, whatever formatting you want to do, you can do that. After that, go to the Data tab. In that Data tab, Sort and Filter option is there. In that, select Sort. When you click on Sort, one window will come, Sort window. In that, you have to first select Sort by. For example, I want to select sort by total, sort on yes values. Values means what? Whatever data you type in this selected cells, that is called values. Then order, you can select largest to smallest or smallest to largest. I am selecting here smallest to largest because in your practical they want smallest to largest value. After that, click on OK. When you click on OK, see the changes. Those value having less total in the remaining one, that come first, and the value having more total or the person having a large total or maximum total is come last. Okay, this is called sorting. Basically, definition of sorting is the process of rearranging the records on the basis of a particular field value, either in ascending or in a descending order. That's it. Sorting means to arrange your data in a ascending or in a descending order. Now, after doing sort operation, do control Z, means your data will come as it is. After that, open page number 41, hands on computer. We have to do the next operations. Next operation based on your filtering a record. Basically, first thing you have to understand what is meant by filtering. Filtering is a quick and easy way to extract the records from the worksheet database that fulfills certain conditions. Unlike sorting, it does not rearrange the data list but is temporarily hide the rows you do not want to see in a worksheet. So for the filtering, again in the data tab, the option is filter. So for filtering, you have to first select the data, click on filter. When you click on filter, you see the changes. Every heading, the drop down arrow will come. For example, I want to filter here in page number 41. They said that apply the filter criteria on the total field to display only those records where total is greater than 1100. So you have to apply filter on the total. When you click on that drop down arrow, one window will come. In that, you have to select number filter. Okay, when you click on the number filter, the option you show equal, does not equal, greater than, all the options are there, but I have to select, or we have to select greater than option. So click on greater than. When you select greater than option, custom auto filter window will come. You have to write the number 1100 because we want only those total that is greater on 1100. Now click on OK. You see the changes, only those record will display that total is greater than 100 1100. Okay, and others total are hide. After that, again Control Z, the filter will remove. Otherwise, select same the, when you selecting this, when you click on filter, this drop down arrow will come, and if you again click on filter option, the filtering will goes. Okay, after that, after filtering, next operation we have to apply is advanced filter. Now first thing, what is meant by advanced filter? Advanced filter option can be used to filter the record with more complex criteria. If you if I filter the record as the same place like auto filter, or can also copy the filter record to a new location. Now see what say in page number 41 for the filtering option. What you have to do, you have to create, insert three blank row at the top. Here we have to insert three blank row. All of you know how to insert a blank row. When you goes on this left side, the black arrow will come. You have to right click there and click on insert. I am inserting one row, again insert second, again insert third. I am inserting a three row here and one for the spacing. Okay, this three row I am inserting. After inserting the three row, I am writing here roll number, then name, after that unit 1, then term 1, then unit 2, term 2, after that total, then name. They said write T. T means what? Now we have to filter the record. Those names start with the T letter and whose total is greater than 1150. 150. The total is greater than 1150. So 1150. This is your filtering criteria. First I am giving all border to here. After that, what they said for the filtering this record. For filtration, you have to go first filtering. So for that, go to data tab. In that data tab, advanced is there. Click on that advanced. Advanced means advanced filter. The advanced filter window will come. In that, first you have to select copy to another location. Then click on list range. You have to select the range. After that, criteria range, you have to select the criteria range. You have to select these two row, and here copy to means where you want your output, you have to select that row. Okay, after that click OK. When you click OK, the name start with the T letter and the total is greater than 1150. that record video display as the output. In your table, the two name having later start with the T, that is Tina and Trilok. In that Tina having marks is 1132, means it is less than 1150, and the Trilok, the marks having 1171 means the marks is greater than 1150. That's why we get the output this. Okay, hope you understand this. If you not, again see the video, you will understand what operation I am doing here. And same operation you have to do in your practical. After this, you have to do the data validation. For the data validation, next question, set the data validation range. You have to select the range. Now you have to select the range. For that, first, what is data validation? Basically, the data validation allow to limit the data entry in a field such that only valid entry are accepted. Sometimes you have to write only numbers there, but maybe we can write letter or special symbols, and they can accept it. Why? Because we are not applying data validation on that specific table. So with the help of data validation, you can add only valid entries in your table. For that, first, for the applying data validation, where is the data validation? Data validation is in data tool, or here is the data validation. Select data validation. Okay, now data validation is applied to where? For the whole number, but between maximum and minimum range you have to give. For that, first, where you have to add a data validation, that range you have to select first. So I am selecting this range, unit 1 and unit 2 range. So unit 1, select, press the control key and select unit 2 range, means both range are selected the same time. After that, go to data validation option, click on data validation. Here you have to select whole number, means all number, between what? Between 0 to 200. I am giving the range between 0 to 200. After that, click on input message. Here you have to give the input message as invalid entry. And here you have to write between 0 to 200. After that, error alert. Error alert will be called values is to be 0 to 200. Okay, now click on OK. Now when you do this operation, see the operation are successful or not. This range is 152, so I am adding here as a 300. When you add 300, the message will be display, error message to be display, values is to be 0 to 200. So click here retry and add our value. Okay, means you can add only 0 to 200, in between 0 to 200 value. This is called data validation. Same thing you have to apply for term 1 and term 2 also. So for term 1, select the term 1 marks, and after that press control button and select term 2 marks. Go to the data validation, click on data validation. Here setting, click on whole number, number is to be 0 to 500, and click on input message. Here invalid entry, You can write here between 0 to 500, and here you have to write here values is to be 0 to 500. Okay, now click on OK. Now see the changes. I am writing here 652. It is acceptable? No, it is not acceptable. It is telling that your values range between 0 to 500 only, not more than 500. Understand this? This is called data validation. Now next, after the data validation, I am taking next point is conditional formatting. Basically, what is meant by conditional formatting? It is used to format the cell value based on a set of conditions. Means what? This feature of Microsoft Excel is used to format the cell value to a specific format if they follow certain specific condition. For example, if the total marks scored by a student are above 1000, it should appear in a green color with a bold effect. If these are between 800 to 1000, then they should appear in a yellow color with a bold effect, and if less than 800 should appear in a red color. Means what? We have to apply some color to separate our data. Okay, less than, greater than, equal to, we have to separate our data. For that, you have to go to the home tab. In that home tab, style group is there, and here is conditional formatting. Okay, so if you apply conditional formatting here only for unit 1, term 1, unit 2, term 2. So conditional formatting, highlight rules, greater than. Greater than what? If the marks is greater than which number? For example, marks is greater than, for example, 450. Okay, so it will show as a light red with a dark. So only 3 students having marks is greater than 450. Now next condition. Next condition apply. Conditional formatting, highlight cell rules, less than. Less than what? If the marks is, for example, less than 150. Okay, marks is less than, for example, 150. I think all should be color. Marks is, for example, less than. Okay, we will see less than 150. Here color yellow with dark yellow text. So see here, those students who got less than 150 marks, they show the color like in a yellow. Now we can apply same rule for the total also. So total, select the total, go to the highlight rules, and in between. So in between, for example, the marks having between 1150 to 1180. Color will be green. So only one student got the marks as a between. Greater than 116065 and 1182, any number, only one having the same. Okay, this is called the formatting, conditional formatting. Hope you understand this practical. If you not understand this practical, see this video again and again and do the practical your own. And after that, after completion this practical, send me this your Excel sheet on my mail ID, that you know what is my mail ID. You already saying send me the practicals. So on page number 36 and 41, these two page you have to cover in your practical assignment. Okay, thank you.